we have learned how to multiply two monomials. Now we want to look at how to multiply a monomial, which remember is a single term, by a polynomial, such as this. This is a binomial. This has two terms. More than one is a polynomial. Okay? So we're going to do this by distributing. So we're going to use the rules we learned for multiplying two monomials here. We're going to multiply x times x. We're going to get x squared. We're going to multiply x times 4. We're going to get 4x. They can be pretty basic. They can get a little more complicated. Let's say I have negative 2x times the quantity, 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. Again, we're going to distribute. So negative 2 times 3x squared. Take this one thing at a time. Do your numbers. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. X times x squared is x cubed. Then negative 2x times negative 2x. Don't forget your signs. The negative times the negative is a positive. 2 times 2 is 4. And x times x is x squared. And then lastly, negative 2x times 1 is negative 2x, or minus 2x. Always look, make sure you don't have any like terms. None of these are like terms. We're done. Okay, this problem. My monomial is 4x squared y. My polynomial is 5x squared minus 3xy plus 2y squared. This was just a little more complicated. It's got two variables, x and y. Watch your signs, watch your numbers. So let's distribute. 4x squared y times 5x squared. 4 times 5 is 20. X squared times x squared is x to the 4th. My y just tags along because there's nothing to multiply it by there. Then distribute to the next one. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. X squared times x is x cubed. Remember, you add your exponents when you're multiplying. And y times y is y squared. Lastly, multiply times the last term. 4 times 2 is a positive 8. The x squared tags along, and y times y squared is y cubed. Look, I don't have any like terms. None of those match exactly. We're done. This problem, I have two sets of distributive property. I have something to multiply here, and then I'm going to add it to whatever I multiply here. Multiplication comes before addition, so I have to take care of the two multiplications first. So 3n times n is 3n squared. 3n times 2 is 6n. Do it to the second set. N times 5 is 5n. N times negative n would be minus n squared. Now look for your like terms. 3n squared minus n squared is 2n squared. 6n plus 5n is 11n. This next one is very similar, except they put it into an equation, so we're actually going to solve for n here. So I see two sets of distributive property. Let's distribute. 2n minus 3n squared plus 3n squared minus 12. Don't forget your equal 0. Now, you don't know yet how to solve an equation that has an n squared in it, so notice the minus 3n plus 3n squared, minus 3n squared plus 3n squared, those are opposites, so they become 0. They're gone. I end up with 2n minus 12 equals 0. This is an equation, a two-step equation. 2n equals 12. Divide both sides by 2, and n is 6. So we can combine anything we know with equations.